the bag, running my check or spinning them bands. I walk with a link cause my pockets on fat. Stay on my grind, why as you mad? Can't handle the pressure, I twist in the swisher. Sending out shots, I know they gon' hit you. Got caught in the head, I know you gon'
pacing back and forth. Oh, I don't understand why you're standing right here. All your shots have scored. No, scratching at the scars you left on my skin. We fight and we fall.
I'm back. It's Tia. Welcome back to my channel. If you're returning, welcome if you're new. So basically, we're about to get into this 10-minute quick, easy beginner's workout. Alright, first we're going to get into these stretches, and these are good to loosen up your hamstrings and your glutes, medius, maximus, minimus, all those target areas. I'm going to do my best, y'all, to not speak in gym jargon or anything that y'all won't understand, because again, this is supposed to be beginner friendly, so we're going to try to stick to that. Exercise that we're about to do is going to also help to stretch out your glutes. It's a good warm-up exercise as well. And you guys, be mindful that if it's not hurting or burning, you're not doing something right, sis, okay? The purpose is to make your butt bigger. So we have to tear your muscles, and you think it's not supposed to hurt, and literally rebuild them bigger and stronger. So, of course, it's going to hurt. Here's another stretch that you can do to get a real deep stretch in your inner thighs and your hamstrings. And do remember to suck in your stomach, which is also contracting your stomach muscles, and really breathing in through your nose, out through your mouth, and making sure you're holding your abdomen really tight. That's going to help you with your form, your balance, and really in the long run, it's going to help you so much more. Alright, so the reason I did this was because I really wanted you guys to pay attention to how I got myself together, minus the just another waist trimmer that's rolling up, but how I adjusted my stance, how I looked at how far apart I wanted my hands to be, how I positioned myself before I even started squatting, which this is called a stiff leg deadlift, and I'll explain to you guys what it's targeting and what the purpose of it is and how to do it correctly in just a moment. As I stated before, this is a good exercise to really get a good stretch right before your workout, as well as workout at the same time. And this is going to target that under booty as well as that shelf on the top. Okay, now I'm going to come to the side and show you guys what I look like from the side so you can get a better angle. Really pay attention to my legs and how I look when I sit before I do my squats. My legs are stiff. Now I'm going to slightly bend my knees before I start squatting. And that's the way you want to do these exercises each and every time. Normally I don't wear tight leggings or anything like that. Normally to the gym I try to wear loose fitting stuff because I have so much material, waist trimmer, waist trainer, etc. on underneath. But I really wanted you guys to look and pay attention to what areas of my body were clenching and squeezing. So you really want to make sure that you have that glute activation, that targeting your glutes. Your mind concentration is focused on really squeezing your butt. Okay, so if you don't know about these are barbell squats or Smith machine squats, whatever you want to call them. And I'm gonna show you guys how I like to do my squats. I gather my stance really shoulder length apart, sometimes a little wider if I want to get a deeper, more under booty kind of squat. And what I do is I lean backwards a little bit against the bar so my feet are slightly in front of my body, and I squat down, and you're gonna make sure you push off with your heel. So go ahead and try right now. If you're sitting down, standing up, whatever, just try pushing off with just your heels. You see what muscles that tenses and activates in your butt. that's the muscles you're going to be using. And I just adjusted, you guys, because I wanted you guys to see exactly how far down I was squatting, and I kind of didn't get a good enough angle because I wanted y'all to see the booty pop when I clenched, you know, my butt, because I kind of clenched going down in the squat and after coming up out of the squat. There's a lot of squeezing going on here, but that's what you want to do, and you want to make sure you're pushing off with your heel. All right. It's gonna feel a little weird to be leaned back against the bar, I know, but just try it. I promise you'll see. The results are crazy. I know y'all see. Can we just get a hand clap for them instant booty games? Yes, sis, yes. I don't need y'all to try to rag me because my waist trimmer is rolling up, and it's gonna look like I got a whole extra large 2XL fupa down there. I did not cut this out because I got a series coming with lower abdomen and the fupa, and you know, after having a baby, because if you did not know, I've had a baby, and we're gonna do that. We're going into hip thrusts with a medicine ball, which is 15 pounds, and I set my feet about shoulder length apart, and I got a bench to pretty much stabilize and elevate myself so I can get somewhat of a deeper arch, a deeper incline to thrust upwards. And when you get upwards, you're going to want to squeeze really hard. That's that glute mind concentration, focus, activation I was telling y'all about. Really focus and squeeze your muscles really hard. You guys can see what part of my butt is really clenching and squeezing. I'm squeezing hard now. We're also going to take a 10-second break after this, and we're going to go straight into hip thrust again with the 20-pound weight. But as you guys can see, my incline and my arch is going to get deeper. Like, I'm going to really start thrusting with that 20 pounds, okay? And I want you guys to try to do the same thing. Creep. So what I want you guys to focus on, since these exercises are really beginner friendly, is not doing a lot of them. Don't focus on doing a lot. Focus on doing them right and getting your form and breathing. Okay, so I want you guys to do about 15 reps, which reps is just short for repetitions, which means to repeat the exercise this many times. So repeat these exercises 15 times each. There's 4 different exercises, 15 times each. If you're a beginner and you literally just sit on your butt every day, you're gonna really feel this. It's gonna hurt, and you're gonna be mad at me the next day, probably even after the workout. But just try to do them correctly, okay? That's what's important. Okay, at this point, I'm really getting into these bridges, hip thrusts, whatever you want to call these, and my arch, my pelvic thrusts are really getting up there, and I'm really starting to feel the burn. Shoot, as I'm saying this right now, I'm feeling the burn in my glutes, in my butt, and everything, and it's only been 2 days, so you guys really focus on breathing in through your nose, out through your mouth, and make sure you're pushing with your pelvis. Now, in a minute, I'm going to go to our last and final exercise because, girl, you made it. So just push through. And I want you guys to see what I use, because you should not be afraid to use other things in the gym. Incorporate whatever works for you. Do that, okay? Incorporate whatever you can into your workout to get the best out of your workout. So really pay attention to what I'm doing. And if you can recognize the machine, let me know in the comments down below.
Take me in, just me.
Okay, so me checking the weight to make sure that it was adequate. It was at 30 pounds, but normally I do more than that, but I didn't care because my butt was already burning, and this is the last exercise, and I was already running behind. So I'm gonna cross my arms over my chest to really feel, to really make sure I'm using my glutes, my muscles, you know, and not my abdominals, or not, you know, trying to use my core for this. And I'm really going to push off with my heels, you guys. The great thing about this is you don't have to use a barbell or try to balance or you know, be that stable for this workout, because again, you don't have to balance anything. And that's what I like about this, because it is beginner friendly. As you'll see in a little bit what machine this is. You can always incorporate different machines into your workout if you know how to utilize them, or if you know how to do the exercise still in a safe way. Do that, and don't be afraid to up the weight, because upping the weight is really going to get you that extra weight on your booty. Okay, you're welcome. And I know I said I was crossing my arms over my chest to make sure I'm using my glutes, but sis, you saw me using that glute, okay? You saw, look, you see that clench? I'm really pushing off with my heel, okay? And now we're gonna get up, because girl, we did that. But check out those yams. Yeah, so if you made it this far, girl, you already seeing the results. So thank you guys for watching, and I hope you tune in to my next video. See you next time. Bye. Oh, I almost forgot. This is the machine I was using. So this is normally good for working your hamstrings, but of course you've seen the way I worked it. So don't be afraid to do that, y'all. And I'll see y'all next time, okay? Peace.